Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be discussing Ethereum, and we're going to be looking at bull market targets for Ethereum, and I'm going to be telling you the very best altcoins to be positioned in right now to make the most of an Ethereum rally, because we know not every altcoin is directly linked to Ethereum. Some are directly linked, some are indirectly linked, and some are just complete competitors to Ethereum. We're going to discuss that relationship in this video. But first, let's just take a look at the Ethereum chart, which right now is breaking out, heading for all-time highs of around 4.8K. Now, we called this move perfectly in the VIP group and publicly on the channel when I said Bitcoin dominance would reject from the 786 fib level at 66%. Right now, we're breaking down below the golden pocket, with my next target being at 56% and my bull market target being as low as 52 to 47% on Bitcoin dominance. We are seeing that decline right now in real time, despite many people, when I was calling the top on dominance, calling for 70%, 73%, we're seeing right now the money being made on the altcoins. And just a reminder, Ethereum is an altcoin. A lot of people forget that, but Ethereum is an alt. So Ethereum pumping really just shows that we are in alt season. It doesn't say the opposite, right? Despite many YouTubers saying we're in ETH season, not alt season, the two are very much interlinked. And Ethereum itself, as I said, is an alt. So if we're in Ethereum season, that also means we're in alt season. We're just in the first stage of alt season. And you can see we're heading for that all-time high on Ethereum. We could enter some potential resistance there at all-time highs. It is a key level. Charts do generally like to respect macro levels of support and resistance. But either way, I believe we will break that level most likely in the coming weeks. And then we'll be targeting higher prices. Now, I've drew two fibs onto this chart. We've got macro fibs from Ethereum's all-time high at 4.8K down to its bear market low of around $800. Can you believe it? And then we have local fibs from the January highs down to the 1.3K lows that we put in March 2025. Now, both of those fibs give different levels. The first set of local fibs give 5.8K as the 1.618. So that is my first area of attention once we break all-time highs. After that, you get onto the macro fibs and at 7.3K. I believe Ethereum's top for this bull run will be anywhere between those levels, guys. Those are the levels which I'm personally looking at. Okay, and as of right now, if we were to go to 5.8K, that would be a 23% move to the upside. If we were to go to 7.3K, that would be a 55% move to the upside on Ethereum. Now we're going to get into the opportunities elsewhere to make you a ton of money. So we're going to mention two right now, which are completely related to Ethereum itself. The first one is Aerodrome. This is literally, the number one beta play for Base. If Base keeps getting the adoption it's getting, then Aerodrome is going to go to all-time highs any moment now, to be honest. And we called this all the way down at 39 cents in the VIP group. We're now seeing Aerodrome push to new highs, of the last few months since this recent move. Not all-time highs. All-time highs are up here around 238, but I believe we will get to that in due course. Now, one of the things I wanted to mention before we get onto some of the other altcoin picks is that Standard Chartered have now raised their Ethereum targets to 7.5K by the year end. And you want to hear some of these ridiculous levels. We're getting into like $14,000, $20,000, $40,000 in the next few years. Some of these banks are calling for. Now, Standard Chartered are saying 25K by the end of 2028. I mean, this is when there's not a great deal of time left of the bull run, because all the big companies start upping their targets. That's when you're getting nearer to the end than you are to the beginning. Anyway, Aerodrome would be my number one Ethereum beta play. It has been for a while. Another one, which I think could do quite well, would be Morpho. And Morpho is a borrowing and lending project on Base. So all the borrowing and lending on Coinbase is going through Morpho. Right now, it's looking really good. We're up over 2x on our money from some of the buy alerts I was giving in the VIP group, down around a $1 Morpho price. Now, if you want an ultra degen play related to Ethereum, you've got Heroes of Mavia, which is a gaming project on Ethereum. This would be my ultra degenerate all or nothing play, which is actually on Ethereum and Base. Right now, it's trying to get up to the levels that it wicked up to the other day. You can see we had this kind of compression in the chart. If I go on the daily, you'll be able to see it a little bit better. We had this price compression, this kind of triangle structure. We then broke out. We pumped up to the top of my target, which was, a local target, the 1.618, around 24. But I now believe you've got another opportunity to buy some Mavia before it makes another move up. And the next time it makes a move up, it's not going to be a little fake move like this. I believe it will be a true move to the upside and we'll get a lot of gains. Now, let's talk about some altcoins which aren't necessarily fully directly linked to Ethereum. And one of them would be none other than Say. Now, Say is looking extremely, extremely good. Now, if we pull up the all-time chart for Say, you can see we've got this kind of downward sloping resistance line. And every time we've come in contact with it, we have rejected. Right now, Say is in fact trying to break up above this downward sloping resistance line. If we can close the week above kind of 34 cents, 33 cents, something like that, then Say is officially back in an uptrend now. It's no longer in this downtrend that it's been in since it hits all-time highs back in 2024 around $1. And guys, look at this. This is when I gave my last major buy alert on Say all the way down here at 15 cents. We are now flying, and I believe this is the beginning. I think it will literally be like a magnet effect, pulling Say up to $1 once we get above this downward slope and resistance line. So my number one play besides Ethereum would be Say. You could argue Say is an Ethereum killer. It's a competitor to Ethereum. So you don't just want Ethereum betas right now. Ethereum's already pumped. You want catch-up trades to Ethereum because after the Ethereum betas run, it's now on to the next trend, which is Ethereum killers. Okay, coins that are competitive to Ethereum, layer ones which are competitive to Ethereum. We've got Sui, we got Say. There's a few others, but my two personal favorites are Sui and Say, and I believe they will be the next ones to make major, major moves to the upside. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like and give me a comment down below. And if you're interested in seeing more from me, check out the VIP group linked down below if you want to see my real-time buy and sell alerts. You also gain access to a Discord group which literally never sleeps. You can see right now there's a ton of people in a voice chat talking about the markets. This is literally 24/7, guys. This group is so active. It is the place for alpha in the crypto market, and my buy alerts and sell alerts speak for themselves. I'm very, very good at timing this market. Not always 100% perfect, but I have a very good win rate, which puts many other influencers to shame. So check it out if you're interested, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.